hey, dude.
Sold me or whatever. So she said, you little mother, he kicked your ass and you grabbed. And I said, yeah. And she grabbed me by my
I felt bad.
and dragged me back.
And I got you right afterwards. Come on in.
Here.
Just so I can get him hooked up to you. Tell me the story.
Yeah, so anyway, he
that was
came
a
in.
bad vibe. It's like, oh, he's not getting in. It's like,
Yeah, cool,
I want
man.
someone to not get in.
Right,
All right,
on,
now I
brother.
want to pay attention to you.
Well, man, this damn thing, he came up the second time, you know, and I was like, and my rifle was right there, you know, happened to be there.
Yeah.
And so I grabbed it up, man, and I took 2 well-aimed shots right behind him because I don't want to fuck with a dead coyote. And I figured, well, you know, now, bam, bam, dust probably hit him, you know, and he runs off like he's hit, you know, just wow. So I figured, all right, cool, man, you know, that took care of that problem. For the next 2 days in a row, I see this fucking thing coming up again, man. And this damn thing's not scared. He coming up to my house, and the next 2 times I shot him, I didn't have time. By the time I went and got my rifle and came back out, I was rushed, and he was already running off, and I popped at him, but you know he was fucking hauling, you know. So anyway, it's just I've been looking for him now, you know, and
you don't have to have your, if you want to have it, you can. If you don't.
Yeah, and so anyway, this damn thing, he's casing me, man, and
Oh, so they're that smart and everything?
God, they're smart, man.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought.
I got this old book, man. It's written by an old Texan man named J. Frank Dobie, and he's an old 1920s author, and kind of like one of those old Western statesmen, you know, how they used to be, kind of halfway pioneer, halfway, I don't know what they were, but a few famous old dudes. He wrote a book called The Lore of the Coyote, and he goes into depth on, you know, back when they were worth money to trap, and they had a bounty on him, and how smart the coyote really was, you know, and how smart they are. Like out here, what this coyote's doing, he's luring my dog out, you know, he's wild as hell, but he's coming up all docile and like.
I love you, God damn.
Yeah, he's coming up with his tail wagging and his head all low, you know, like come play with me. And he'll get my dog to chase him out, you know, beyond the safety of the house, and that's it, you know. And so that's what's going on. He's got a full-on case, man, and I call it half measures because I blasted around him without shooting him, and now he's like, okay, that's all you got, you know.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and I didn't want to
Right
shoot
in that
him, you know.
fine line. He's opening the window, it seems like.
That's right. He knows,
I get it
man.
now. Now I get what you're saying. I kind of don't like that either. It's kind of that, you know, it's like, because then what? You play too nice and your dog's dead? You know what I
That's
mean?
what's going
not-
on, and I feel it, because every time I turn around here for the last 4 days, there he is, right on the edge of safety, you know, like right out there looking at my dog. And
How big is this coyote?
It's bigger than a normal one, because when I first saw him, he was far off, and I thought he was somebody's dog, yeah. And I was Googling right after, wolves in New Mexico.
And there's a gray wolf in New Mexico, because I saw one by my house.
You know,
I'm telling you there is, dude.
This might be because he's big and then he's all by himself. And what he did was a weird thing, man. Like about a week ago, he went right at the edge of my property, and these people got some sheep down there. He sat down there and was barking like a dog, man, just sitting there, like all day long. And so I got my rifle and I went down there, kind of snuck up on him, but he was on the other people's property, you know, right at the edge of it. So I couldn't take a. You know, I didn't just want to shoot him anyway. You know, I wanted to scare him away, but I'm gonna shoot him and make a vest out of this motherfucker.
God damn.
I'm going to, man.
Fucking.
I didn't want to. You know, I was like, man, I don't want to mess with
You're
him.
making a vest.
Coyote, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Well, I feel you because he keeps pissing you off. It's like, you know, in the beginning I was kind of like, man, damn, but it's like, you know, you're right in that fine line. It's like you keep opening the window and everything. It's like trying to get comfortable with me and kill the dog.
He's casing him big time, man. Like he's just a snack. He's waiting for the opportunity. There's this little mound of dirt, you know, about 100 yards back in my backyard that, or it's on the other property, but you can see it right out my doors and everything. Man, he was just standing on that thing, you know, just waiting, you know, like when we come out in the morning and I let him out to go to the bathroom first thing and all, he was just standing out there looking, you know. And I'm like, damn, what? He's on his way.
And what kind of dog do you have?
He's a little one, man. He's about a 30-pound little, it's a rat terrier, but he's got a little, maybe some pit bull in him or something too, because he's a little bigger. He's out there in my truck now. I can't go anywhere without that.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah. So he is smaller to where you don't want to. A coyote will eat them.
He'd be gone in a second, man, for sure. It's been crazy out there, man, with the elk season coming on, man. Just all of a sudden, the last 2 months, I've had, big herds of about 20 and 30 elk coming through the yard. And I got this, had an idea. I pulled up a YouTube, cow, elk, and estrus, and it's basically a booty call, man, a female elk going, what's up? And I started playing it out the window, man. I had this elk, man. I got pictures, I got the whole videos, man. He comes running up in my yard, man, and my dog's barking and everything, but he didn't give a damn. He was looking out like, what's up, where you at, and he came in just from here to my truck, from my front door, and I'm filming it. So I said, what the hell, let me see what'll happen. I start playing it out the back window. He jumps the fence again, goes to the backyard. He's looking around for it, and I said, well, let's see what I could do. I called him in the front yard again, man. This big 800-pound elk, man, looking in my windows for I felt like I could have brought him in the house, man.
You should have shot him.
I should have.
Or are you allowed to or not?
No, I don't have.
Then don't do it.
Yeah, I don't have my tag. It's all the neighbors, man. They're all local people, They're all Native American local people. They're all telling me, don't worry about it, They're like,
yeah, but I wouldn't do that just because, you know what I mean?
I hear you. It's a serious thing. Man.
Is there any rattlesnakes out there and everything or not?
I hadn't seen them, but I had 2 big ass snake sheds right in my right outside the back door. So they're somewhere out there.
Rattlesnakes or?
It's either that or a gopher snake because it's they're only 2 big snakes.
You. Yeah. And their pattern kind of looks similar.
Yep, and these are just
that grayer kind of weird-looking brown color or whatever.
Yep, I hadn't seen either one of them yet, but I've had 2 big old, like the sheds this long and big, thick.
Oh yeah, that's big. Yeah, that might be a rattlesnake.
That's what I was thinking.
Just when you say that thick and everything, that's something good.
That's what I was thinking.
That's not that. You're living out there amongst fools are driving out there. It's like, goddamn. It's wildlife. I'm saying
It is, man. I got the eagles. That's another thing I'm scared about that dog, man. I got eagles that got wingspans. They look like that couch, and it's no shit. Man.
Oh yeah, they'll swoop down and grab them quick.
Yeah, I see
Especially with their talons and all that. There's nothing. There was an eagle that was actually in a tree that was looking at my dog that was in the front yard and everything, and it's like, and I have little tiny ones. It may not grab yours, but it probably would, dude. I mean,
I think he would, man.
Yeah, it probably would. It's amongst that size.
Yeah, you know something crazy I saw out there, speaking of wildlife, this is kind of... Alright, so I'm driving on this little part of my road, and it's kind of gravelly, and this was towards the end of summer, and we had a bunch of grasshoppers, every time you drive, they just, they're going everywhere. Well, man, one of them, it was exceptionally big grasshopper, caught my eye, and out of the corner of my eye, he jumped out like this with a freaking groundhog, man.
Damn!
Comes out of a ditch like this and ran and caught it like he would caught a pass. I saw his arms go like this.
Damn!
It went like that and grabbed it up. And then it disappeared in the grass. I didn't see it anymore. But I said,
that's a trip, dude. It's like, damn.
It looked like a big fat squirrel. He just came out of nowhere and he caught it like he was catching a pass, man.
Fuck.
I was like, holy shit, I've never seen anything like that before.
That's uncontrollable.
Yep.
Damn, how big was that grasshopper?
I mean, he was looked like a cigar, like a half a cigar, And this thing, yeah, it was funny though, man. This little thing, he just, pow, crapped it his little arms were like this, it went like this, man. Pow. And then he kind of went back into the dirt, or into the grass. I couldn't see him. Holy cow, man. I've been seeing some shit. I've been out there by my damn self.
Yeah, that's, I'm glad you came out to have a conversation and come back over here at least.
I've been meaning to. We're going through town getting all groceries and headed back out. They got the winter coming on. My neighbors are telling me I need to buy a snowplow. It makes me think, holy shit.
Well, how far are your neighbors from you?
Well, I got the one they left for, I guess my closest one's probably 3/4 of a mile.
Oh, wow. Oh yeah, that's not too bad, but that's still a distance away. That isn't Albuquerque. It's like...
Yeah, I can see them because I'm up on a hill and I can kind of see the whole village of Lahara, but by the road and to get there, it's about 3/4 of a mile.
Yeah, so you can see it and everything. It's just...
talking to some girls on the dating apps and all, but when it came time to like, yeah, come see me, it's like, yeah. He's like, you gotta have a 4-wheel drive, you know how to work a gate to come out.
God damn. Jesus Christ.
I know,
it's like,
man. I
be
don't
careful
know.
too, she might come out and never leave. It's like,
I know it.
Jesus Christ.
If it's the winter time, man, I'm nervous about the winter, to tell you the truth. I never had to really deal with it, you know.
Well, I mean, is it going to be like, and you know what, you should be a little concerned, because I'm just going to tell you, it's going to be a harsher winter this go around.
That's what they've
And
been
that doesn't
saying.
mean shit to you, because I know you, but I'm just saying you are from Hawaii, so I'm saying the winter out here will be a little bit different than, it's just going to be, you're going to deal with something. So it's like,
Yeah,
you need to be fully prepared now.
yeah, it's happening already. We got down into 30, like 32 this morning.
That's what I'm saying. If you can get prepared now, then you're good. Don't wait any
Yeah.
now.
I might give me some chains first, and then, yeah, they're telling me to get a snowplow, man. I got
And how much is a snowplow?
like 2,000 with everything, you know. I got to get a mount
Oh,
on
they
the
want
front.
to choose theirs, or?
You know what's going on out there, man? I'm in the new kid on the block, you know, and everybody is.
My God, you've done this
They're-
rodeo before. It's like,
Yeah.
God damn,
Yeah, I'm the new kid on the block. I'm
Yeah.
everybody, like most of the conversations start out with, "You're not Norteño," so, and I'm like, I get you, you know. And these are old folks, you know. This is a small town, and these folks been there, you know, and so they're kind of watching me to see what goes on, you
Tell
know.
them you're a Sureño. It's all just kidding. Goddamn,
Told them I'm a Tejano.
Oh my God.
No matter fuck it up.
Jesus Christ, why are they in like for them or whatever it is?
You know, I don't know. They're very ethnic. You know what I mean? And it's a
Yeah.
real ethnic community. And I look like Richie Cunningham moved to town. You know?
My God damn. Oops, I did it again. It's all goddamn. That's what it is.
And I'm like,
God damn.
And so it's been cool. But I tell you what, they've been good to me. But they're watching me. You know what I mean? They're kind of like, okay, let's see how this dude makes it. You know?
It's like keep watching. It was like elk showing up to your fucking doorstep, and it was like,
Yeah. Hey, well, cause the last guy that was there, man, he was, I've learned a lot. He was a Navy SEAL that had some serious issues, man. I heard some stuff, man. He was SEAL Team 6, you know, part of that crew that got Bin Laden, and then he was one of the only 2 that survived the helicopter crash that they all died in, you know,
Oh, wow.
after that. And anyway, I never met him, but he had some issues. He came out there, man, and pulled a gun, and for some reason, on both neighbors. You know, within about a year's time, took one of them's girlfriend away, and he had a
Take
real,
her. Like, fuck, good riddance.
yeah, man, and he moved. He, you know, he had a real
I see you. It's
serious
like, let's see
attitude.
both of you. It's like,
So I'm kind of living in his shadow, you know. They kind of, he went. There's real gate protocols. There's 4 gates to get out there, you know. And there's cattle and sheep, and they say that he'd get drunk and just drive through them, you know, and like fuck you to everybody. And so I'm kind of coming in on his, you know, his legacy.
yeah.
And he created some
This is
serious.
not another one.
Yeah, and they told me that, you know, they straight up told me that, you know. And he went, man, he came out, went crazy. They thought that he was on drugs and, you know, not taking his meds and all this kind of stuff is what they've told me. But he
He had
basically,
PTSD and everything else.
Oh, yeah.
Along with all that, unfortunately, it's not his fault, but it's like, damn. It's like, that's why he probably did all that.
yeah, he did. And he threatened them all, you know, seriously threatened everybody. And then he went out to Maryland, went home and killed himself, you know. So, yeah, he was.
Oh yeah, so, you know, he was already on a fucking search to work out.
Yeah, he was burning out, you know. And so I'm kind of coming in on his coattails. So for all practical purposes, I'm him right now, you know. I appreciate the cut. I know I was looking a bit bushy up there, man.
See, and then I still got to get him in on my lunch hour, which is good.
Right on,
Yeah,
man.
it's just, Cause I figured I had just ate a salad, so it's like, you know, I could, you know, it's like may as well just handle all the business.
You must be doing pretty good, cause man, there's a couple of times I've tried to get appointments and you've been booked up, you know. That,
Oh yeah, it's nuts.
damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, you nailed it though. It's been very busy. I had to open on Sunday because it's so busy.
Really?
Yeah, now I'm working 7 days a week, 70 hours a week.
Last time I was in, you said there was gonna be somebody coming in, maybe a girl coming to work for you or something, maybe?
Yeah, there's a couple people applied for the job, so it's like, we'll see who I choose.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like it would be nice to have a chick there that's a barber though. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Just so
Yeah.
it doesn't offset any of the. But it could be anyone. We'll see.
Yeah, it'd have to be a barber, right? I see what you're saying. Yeah, you could turn.
You
Boy,
gotta
you could
bless
change quick,
someone.
couldn't it?
Yeah.
You could change the whole thing real quick, huh? She'd line up a bunch of appointments and come in and be some potpourri up here, you know? And
God damn.
Damn, yeah. Missed you,
think
brother.
of
I missed you, my brother.
Well, yeah, I appreciate you.
Yeah, I was looking, and I was looking bushy, man. All right. Yeah.
Let's do this.
That's a transformation. What has that been, about 2 months, I guess, since I've had a cut?